In this Sunday's Gospel, we hear of the miracle of the loaves and fishes. This is the only one of Jesus' miracles that is mentioned in all four Gospels. Normally we hear of two types of miracles. The first is when Jesus rewards someone for their great faith, such as the Roman centurion who tells Jesus that he needn't come to his house to heal his servant. If Jesus merely says the word, it shall be done. The second type is when Jesus wants to impress upon his listeners that he is in fact God. A prime example of this is when he asks about the crippled man. Which is easier, to tell one his sins are forgiven, or to pick up your mat and walk? He cures the man and shows those who are doubting him that he was in fact the Son of God. No, the miracle of the loaves and fishes was not intended for either of these reasons. The miracle of feeding such a multitude with so little, while impressive, was not unheard of. Note that this is practically the same miracle that was performed by the prophet Elisha in today's first reading. Surely Jesus could have done something far more impressive if he wanted to. And while a great act of faith occurs in this gospel reading, the miracle is not performed in response to it. The young boy with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish is not given a miraculous reward for his selfless act of faith. But Jesus does perform a miracle with the boy's humble offering. This is the real reason for the miracle: to show the apostles, those people who were listening to Jesus that day, and for us modern-day followers of Jesus, that God takes care of his followers. How often do we see someone who says, "I can't pray or go to Mass today because I have to work, or because I have to do this, so I have to take care of that"? The crowd in today's gospel could have left in order to get food. However, they stayed and continued to listen to Jesus teach, despite the fact that they needed to eat. They were busy doing God's will. They were following Jesus. Just like the young boy who gave to Jesus all that he had, despite the risk of going hungry. Jesus provided food for all of them. This is what we are all called to do as followers of Christ. Through the sacrament of the Eucharist, God provides nourishment for our spiritual needs. If we can make that leap of faith in Jesus and completely turn over our lives to him, then God will take care of everything else for us.